Alright, what's good everyone on YouTube? This is Very Mellow Man, and welcome to part 29 of the Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition Let's Play. Before we continue with the Let's Play though, we're going to continue off from where we left off on Tally's loyalty mission, because I forgot that you can talk to the Admirals once again if the trial concludes.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tally? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
Well, this isn't true, at least in my opinion, so.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tally.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Keep us alive.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tally shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Off the record, Rail Zora was bringing the Geth online and networking them for weapons tests.
Keeler.
Yeah, even the Admiral Let's Kill All the Geth doesn't approve of reactivating the Geth to experiment on them, because he does see them as living beings.
I'm just glad you didn't have to pay for his mistakes. Be well, Tally. Fly safe.
See you later, Simon Templeman. Chorus.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Boy, does it ever.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tally. Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tally.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Yeah, pretty much.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tally.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rail Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You're a creepy mad scientist person.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only gonna make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
Alright then. So, we're just gonna... Now we got that out the way. Gonna show off the new level 29 Sentinel build I'll be using for the rest of the game, as in what's left of the game. Still using Assault Armor, still using Guardian, that didn't change. However, what has changed is the addition of Tali's Energy Drain, Loyalty Power, which gives me the ability to divert power from shields and synthetic enemies to restore my own shields, which means that area drain allows me area drain is just better for taking out synthetics than area overload would be. However, since that's the only point we can put things into when we get to level 30, we're going to have to go one into overload, no matter what we actually want. And now Tally's wearing her loyalty mission colors. So, now we're going to have to go to Legion's House Divided.
No messages for you, Commander.
Geth Heretic Station. We're going to be doing this because this is the last mission we'll be able to do once we actually get until the proper end game begins. So we might as well take advantage of the opportunity while we can. Right. Yeah. Yep, we're good to go.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Knock it off, Joker. Stop mocking our Geth overlord. Fucking love it.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Do you have alarms?
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
All right,
Shepard,
then.
Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
So, why didn't you tell us this sooner, necessarily?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
Convenient. Very convenient.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
So this... Oh boy. So this choice is super important for something that will go down in Mass Effect 3, just like getting Legion, period, is super important. As in, if you do not have Legion in your party, it's pretty much impossible to perform a certain thing in Master 3 in a certain way. 5 points. Heil. Heil. Broker piece. Alright. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is... This is an interesting choice, because they're just machines is the typical Renegade option. But the only Paragon choice here is going rewriting is unethical.
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
And this is Legion telling you to get over it. Because you're here to take them down. And a Geth is telling you that you have to either brainwash or destroy your Geth.
Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hard-link routers.
Alright.
Incoming. Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
We mean
There are
credits.
heretics attached to these hubs.
These are mobile platforms. Hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
Okay.
If that's the case, is rewriting the heretics that big a deal? They're like a rogue limb of your own body. Rewriting them would be like reattaching a severed arm.
To use your metaphor, they removed themselves from our body, took their perspective, their judgment.
Okay.
They decided to worship Sovereign. I don't think you're missing much.
Every point of view is useful, even those that are wrong, if we can judge why a wrong view was accepted. For example, we have found the casual self-deceptions of organics useful in analyzing your thought processes.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
That's all very fair opinion. So basically, for the sake of sticking to my Paragate playthrough and the fact that, yeah, it's going to be hard for me, but it won't be impossible to do what I want to do in 3. So I'm going to choose to rewrite the Geth Heretics.
They will assist us briefly. Acknowledge.
And Legion can literally use his AI hacking skill in order to make sure these turrets follow our leads. Alright then. Area drain, heavy warp. No. We're gonna go map this power at L1. Yeah! As you can see, getting some of my shielding back in exchange for taking away shields is what's gonna make the area drain power in particular so good.
Sensor contact.
Deploying combat drone.
Okay. Wow, man. Alright, Legion, you switch to the Mattock at this point.
Change weapons!
Not a whole lot left to say here, except one thing Legion will say if you try to argue. I don't know how to get the conversation, but one thing Legion will say if you try to argue against a certain perspective about the destroy or rewrite option is that it's actually racist to judge organics and synthetics by the same ideas and ideals. So treating the brainwashing of organic as the same as the brainwashing of a synthetic is racist in Legion's viewpoint. And the Geth have a completely different opinion on where that would...
Acknowledged.
Of how that would even work. So more or less always comes down to So it more or less always comes down to... So more or less comes down to if you think it's worth it to have more Geth join you over if you can risk losing Quarians to a possible Geth conflict. In the future. But the Paragon choice, in my opinion, fits with that definition. Of course, a Renegade would just choose to destroy more Geth and save themselves some trouble, but a Paragon would have to hope that adding the Geth, it's a morally great choice that can't accurately be represented by Paragon or Renegade, reprogramming the Geth by force. So I think that the wheel power system doesn't actually work here as well as the developers thought it would. But the reason it has to work that way is because you need to be able to get Paragon and Renegade points to progress up the game. So it's a design flaw with the original game. Coming back to negatively affects.
Neutralized.
No idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Alright. Okie dokie. Alright, let's do this. Give me that upgrade.
This should come in handy.
And that's Legion's second Geth shield strength booster. How many shields does Legion have now? 375, 612. So, what I'm trying to say is that it is a genuinely interesting mission, and is probably the most interesting loyalty mission here because you can't fail the loyalty. You can only fail, or rather, this loyalty mission is the most interesting because it genuinely asks you to ask and consider a truly alien perspective on a matter that up till now has been clearly black or white in the case of an organic point of view. I think that's why the developers may have gotten it right accidentally by making the rewrite option Paragon, because Paragon would be hoping that the rewritten Geth won't just go join the Reapers again, whereas Renegade won't take the chance to just destroy them. On the other hand, Right. On the other hand, maybe for once, this option shouldn't have been given a Paragon Renegade score for the sake of representing the true moral ambiguity of it. Because people have been trained at this point, I think in Mass Effect 2, to pick
One down.
oh boy. Tali is finally able to be the proper anti-Geth character she is now, thanks to Energy Drain as well. Legion's a lot.
Each contains thousands of Geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
That's a really good analogy for that. This is why this is the entire divide between what it is to be a synthetic character and a being who's not made of flesh and blood but wire and circuitry.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait, we discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
Unfortunately, Legion, you're gonna have to learn the very, very hard truth about what happens to people when they drift apart.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Okay.
The decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Alright.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Every conversation with Legion is an interesting one. For literally that reason. Guess we won't get that guest salvage until we go to the next room. Actually, the guest salvage is just more money. Even at this point in the game, you really don't need any money. Like...
Overriding turret.
Alright, we're in the main room now, so... Like, you can't possibly need money if you're at this point in the game.
Upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard, Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Acknowledged. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Got you. Got it.
Executing pseudo command. Taking next.
I guess with Tali, her best option is just going down.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Executing pseudo command.
It's a tower defense segment. Nothing too outrageous about this. But Insanity obviously gonna have a much harder time. Oh boy, getting this part of the game of Insanity. Alright. And that's why I love area energy drain. Alright, we're done.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander,
And people are
you have
getting
fought
my
the
case
heretics.
right.
You have
Which I
perspective we
understood,
lack.
but
The Geth grant their fate to you.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
basically what's being argued here is a death of personality scenario. Destroying the Geth and rewriting the Geth ultimately have the same outcome of, making sure of killing the heretics for the most part. All that's really being decided is whether or not we destroy the platforms along with the personalities, or are we just destroying the personalities of the heretics. We're not here to actually save any Geth. We're here to eliminate the problematic Geth. That's the way this mission is actually being framed when you get to this point, even if it looks like we're here to do something more peaceful or negotiable.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
T-minus 3 minutes to get the hell out of Dodge. And yeah, this is another part where you can just kind of book it by relying on energy weapons. Yep, like that.
As I was pop.
Rewriting of Geth heretics will make main Geth factions significantly more powerful. Given perception of Reapers, they may be possible allies, though long-term cooperation remains unlikely. Regardless, data recovered from Geth Station offers valuable insight into AI's social and technological processes. Legion should be committed to the mission of their Shepard's help with the Geth heretics. And we now have the Geth shield boost power. A house divided.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
We don't have anyone new enough renegade to fix this, but...
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Let's change Legion to his loyalty colors and have that last this conversation with him.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
I understand
I
that.
suggest you take a shot.
I understand that. Just not right now.
Shepard.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based, invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Salarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
And you know what? That's pretty much all we can do. Miranda's got her sister. Tally's got her dad's memory and Shalaron. Garrus and Tally have me at the very least. Shepard. Grunt has Shepard too. Grunt's basically Shepard's baby at this point. Jack and Jacob have no one personal except Shepard. Yeah, the whole point of the loyalty mechanic is to make sure everyone has Shepard to think about during the fight, basically. So it's the same idea behind Morden's philosophy here, which I do agree with. In this case, I do agree that it's easier to focus on people you personally care about rather than acting like it's possible for you to care about the millions and the millions of people out there you'll never actually personally meet when doing something that requires this much emotional turmoil. Everyone kind of needs that at some point.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Salarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, if we took that into consideration, then this is the equivalent of someone waiting until they're roughly 30, in their early 30s. This is equivalent to someone in their early 30s finally graduating from college, if we take it in Solarian standards. So
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
Good job reforming those Geth, Commander. That'll never bite us in the ass.
I assume everything is going
Good
well.
for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
What do you think about the people?
Well, I always liked Tally, so let's just move on. Having Legion around is just begging for a rifle up your ass without the sweet talk. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
So, how do you think?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever.
Ever think about the old Normandy?
We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then...
What happened to the rest of the old...
Almost did. Presley did. We were your team, Commander. With the Norm... See ya, Commander.
Alright, let's at the top of Legion now. I could ask to see if anyone else has some new dialogue, but that's not really necessary. And frankly, not that important.
The IFF is nearly installed.
I'm aware, Edie. I have another AI to talk to right now.
I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Shepard.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where did you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner? Or with something else?
No data.
This is what happens when a Geth is blushing after being called out on being a fan.
Shepard.
I'd like to find out
We
more.
are building a consensus.
Oh,
Please try
well,
again later.
okay.
I have questions about the
Specify.
Oh boy.
Acknowledged.
Load.
Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
They will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
I'd like to find out more.
We are
about
building a consensus. Please try again later. Acknowledged.
So you can only get that piece of information or the other one. That's kind of a disappointment, but that's... What can you do? I did screw up.
The IFF is nearly installed.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
Better safe than sorry with this tech. We'll take the shuttle for this trip.
I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, Joker took the words out of my mouth.
Getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computer.
Everyone man up, arm up, and protect Joker. Every single last one of you is irrelevant, except for Joker.
But But you must
because
trust
literally
me.
no one else can fly the Normandy except for Joker.
Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy!
Oh right, Edie can fly ship.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
And the game just completely flips everything on its head by giving you control of Joker. He does not have... This is Shepard's manual, not Joker's.
God, what is that?
That's a Praetorian.
Shit! Shit.
Don't look behind you if you don't want to be terrified by how quickly those collectors almost caught the Joker. I'll give the elusive man this.
Hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Oh, it's right the things we.
Crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Thank you, red shirt. Oh crap.
Shit!
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ.
Offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
Oh jeez.
Alright, I'm at, U.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Oh fuck.
Starts, it's just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
That line was in the game before the Overlord DLC was officially released. So that's also sort of semi-foreshadowing. And it also explains the fact that, at least in my opinion...
Primary drive and engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees.
Really, Edie?
That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
So basically, if you want to know, a lot of people, fans over the years, have speculated that this part of the game happens as the entire crew departs to perform.
In engineering, they are heading towards the cargo bay.
As they're off doing the Overlord DLC. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, just wait. Okay.
Engineering is
And we're
activating the
done.
drive, and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room.
Silly bot.
I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
No, got it. Stop. Yeah. Go in there. No, don't worry about it.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Don't know. Alright. So, this obviously wouldn't have happened if the crew didn't conveniently have to leave. And it is one of the bigger problems with the Mass Effect 2 plot. Because the plot is just wait for the collectors to happen to you.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride.
Are you alright, Joker, hero of the Normandy?
Empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I think it's time we bump up our trip to the Collector homeworld.
The IFF is clean and online. With EDI hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against Collectors? Break my arm at them? EDI cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Pretty much.
EDI has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the Collectors.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Joker, head back up to the bridge.
Yeah, you can still continue playing the game normally, recruiting party members, performing loyalty missions, buying ship upgrades. All that matters at this point is Jacob.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything.
How are we doing, Jacob?
Good or bad, we're about to kick in the doors. I'll be glad to finally take the fight to the Collectors. But this was a gamble from the start. What are you gonna do, huh? Anything else, Commander?
Alright.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
And
this crew is as good as it can be. We've got a shot. A long shot, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Anything else, Commander?
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
If Jacob says everyone's doing okay, then we're doing okay. Elusive man got word of the attack. Direct insult from the Collectors and a sign we've got them scared. The lost crew is there saying put the side of his mission under risk. Miranda is likely arguing for delaying rescue efforts to be fully prepared. This is why I like this message. Miranda will argue delaying rescue until you actually are ready to go into the IFF, because Jacob's the one who needs to argue for going into the attack right now. There needs to be a divide of opinion, and the game needs to accommodate for whether or not the player is actually ready. Remember, the IFF can happen 2 missions after you go into the Collector's ship. 2 missions after you go and install the Reaper IFF to begin with. So the Collector board base invasion of the Normandy is counting down from 3, 2, 1. No messages. God, the ship is quiet. And I mean, everyone's gone, too. But let's out the EDI one last time.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks are off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
Okay. Another topic.
Let's discuss something
Ready.
else.
Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases.
So now we can get the full lowdown on these people.
On a number of topics.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
Where are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
There you go. The game pulls that out of nowhere because it... A couple of Fiction 500 shell companies and mysterious, extremely wealthy backers. That's pretty much the best it can get, though.
How is Cerberus organized?
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
How did Cerberus replicate the most...
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
So they're taking the established backstory of Mass Effect 1 Cerberus and using it to justify totally not Mass Effect 2 Cerberus getting the Normandy, which is probably the only actual genuine connection between the two groups in these games, because Mass Effect 2 Cerberus is the only version of it going into Mass Effect 3.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
No, that outburst was more than justified. I don't like having to do that either, man.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
I noticed you're calling Edie her and she now.
Character development, character building, relationship development.
It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie has replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
You can't lie if an all super smart AI.
You let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Joker.
Will do, Commander.
You have been
got it covered.
More or less the official 13th squad mate of this crew. You proved it today. You proved your mettle. You proved you earned it. But now we're gonna make a statement. We've been wearing every other casual outfit I could care to wear throughout the game. So I think it's time we... Yeah. Put on our real duds here, because after this we're done with Cerberus. The next episode is going to be the... The next episode is going to be the entire suicide mission, from start to finish. The entire mission. Don't even think you're going anywhere, because we aren't.